entertain you guys. Actually, he's not, cause I've gotta do something. Bronco, come on, let's go, Bronco, let's go, Bronco. I had to run all the way downstairs and listen. Okay, hello everyone. I really hope that worked because I've been trying for like an hour to get this video to work, and I just had to do the craziest thing in the world to get this video to work, and it's live. Thank goodness. Okay. Well, if nobody watches this video, you know what, it doesn't matter, cause just, gosh, it has been a hassle to set up. So, hi everybody. So, right now, I've been in pretty big, poop lately because my, hello, Stickbot, hey dude, what's up? My laptop is broken. So I haven't been able to make any videos for a while. I did the Be Like last week because I can do that with my phone, but, yeah, so I've been trying to live stream from my phone, which is what I usually do, but it was stuck on unlisted. So, and I tried over and over and over for hours, different techniques and different devices, unlisted all the time. So what I had to do is turn the live stream on, and it's stuck on the unlisted. Run downstairs, go to the family computer, go log into YouTube and set it to public, and then run up here and record the videos. So yeah, that was epic. But hi everybody. Today we're going to be doing my second ever customizing live stream, which is funny that I have done so few. It feels like I've done a lot more, but I really haven't. And again, my computer's broken, so I'm have some very weird alternative, like, how I'm gonna do this. Live chat. Please show the live chat. So I'm using an iPad here to look at the picture for Bebop. We're painting, oh yeah, by the way, we're painting Bebop from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh shoot, where'd I put Bebop? Oh, we dropped Bebop. More like B dropped. Got him. Did you see Spider-Man No Way Home trailer? Are you kidding me? I was actually going to talk about the trailer during this video. So, okay, so the thing is, my chat's on here. It's on here on my phone because, again, I'm having to use my phone. Computer's broken. So instead what I'm going to be doing is, and it looks like it's not going to work because of Joy-Con drift, so I guess I'll just have to keep looking back here. I was going to try to watch it on my Nintendo Switch to see the live stream, since no computer, but that's not going to work, so, you know, whatever. I'll just have to keep glancing over my shoulder. But you know what, that's okay. Or I guess I can get it on here. I guess I can get it on the iPad. I think everybody has so many theories about, No Way Home. It's kind of a crazy thing. So, yeah, I'm pretty much all set up finally after like half an hour or an hour. Wow, been a lot longer than I thought. I made Rocksteady here from Ninja Turtles. I've been working on Ninja Turtles figures, and today we're making Bebop. We're gonna paint up this big pig and get him looking alright, looking nice to fight my custom Ninja Turtles. Have you seen Free Guy? I haven't seen Free Guy. I really wanted to, but I have not seen it. Okay, so here's something I can do, is on this iPad, I can check the live stream out, but I will have to continuously switch back to the picture of Bebop. So that's gonna be annoying, but you know what, that's fine. That's fine. You know what, this is better than nothing. I've been wanting to do this stream and I'm gonna be able to do it. So yeah, we are in. I think I talked about this last time, but I usually paint downstairs in my family's dining room. But I kind of had to clear off a space to do it, so we're actually in my Ghostbusters area. My Ecto 1 is hiding back there in my firehouse. So we're in the Ghostbusters area. Yes, I am. I use green stuff for all of my customs. I think that was a pretty late response. Have you seen the trailer? Yeah, I was actually watching that. I was watching that as I tried to get this to upload, because I was on YouTube like trying to work it, and I was like, oh, April O'Neil is gonna be in the. Oh wait, in All-Star Brawl? Oh, I did not see that. Wait, for real? Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to watch that. Yo. That's awesome. One sec. Oh my gosh, she is gonna be an All-Star Brawl. Oh wow, I thought you were talking about, they announced she was gonna be in that other game, the Ninja Turtles game. And so I did not see that. Okay, that's super cool. So I wonder if we're going to be getting. I wonder if that means no more turtles, though. Even though I mean, I do think that's a pretty neat character choice, and people would probably be like, they'd probably be like the Fire Emblem characters. Like people would be like, there's so many Ninja Turtles characters, but there's not enough SpongeBob. There's not enough SpongeBob reps. There's not enough reps for old 90s show or something. I don't know. And yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm so excited. I was actually pretty skeptical because I'm a huge fan of the first Ghostbusters. I'm gonna talk about that some in this live stream. I've kind of planned out stuff I want to talk about. And I guess I can talk about Afterlife right now. I'm separating the figure up, putting him on different pieces to paint. And Afterlife, I'm gonna be honest, as a huge fan of Ghostbusters, and as someone who was kind of like not very happy about 2016. I thought it was, when I was younger, I liked it more, but I haven't really seen it in a while, and it wasn't that great. I think most people can agree that 2016 was not that great. And I was very skeptical of Afterlife. I was like, oh great, this is going to be another Sony trying to cash off Ghostbusters, but it premiered at CinemaCon a couple days back, and people are like going crazy saying it's like really, really good movie, and so that is really awesome. I'm really happy about that. And it's of course directed by Ivan Reitman, who directed the original Son. So that's pretty awesome. And I'm really, really excited for it now. I was nervous they were going to delay it again, but I guess if they premiered it at CinemaCon, they pretty much are like, we're not going to delay it, which is cool. I'm still nervous they're going to delay it, though, just because it's, and it kind of sucks, but, they delayed not Afterlife, they're delaying Venom, Sony is, and after both Black Widow and Suicide Squad, I didn't see Suicide Squad, I couldn't think of the name. After they did not get as much money as planned, which, boo-hoo, Hollywood executives not getting $1 million more. They kind of, everybody's really skeptical about, are we going to put out movies again? But they better not push stuff back anymore. I mean, it sounds like they won't, so that's a good thing. So hopefully Ghostbusters comes out and it's really, really good. And I'm gonna be making customs for it. This month I'm kind of wrapping up pretty much everything I'm doing. Period. And gonna prepare for Ghostbusters Afterlife minifigures, or not really Afterlife, but I'm making figures for the original Ghostbusters movies, 1 and 2, and the video game. Uh-oh, it looks like we have a guest, everyone. Welcome our first special guest, Bronco. Bronky. Hey, Bronky. Get on the video. Come on, get up here. Everybody meet, this is Bronco. Bronco looking at the camera. Look at the camera, Bronco. He's too hot. His fur is so dark and warm that he gets so hot. It's okay, Bron. It's okay. He's just a baby. New puppy. Everybody, Twix was in a lot of videos. He hasn't really been in a lot recently, but Bronco is a new puppy. Even though we still have Twix. He's a good boy. I love Twix. Bronco's a new guy. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, Jude, I don't think it's gonna work with him up here. I really wanted him to be up here, and if he'll sit here on my bed and lay down, like it'll work. Lay down. Okay, he's gonna lay down on my bed. So that's awesome. Hopefully he'll stay there and not be wacky. I'm looking at you. Okay, so now it's time to paint. Actually, it's not time to paint. I didn't finish doing this. So this will be 1980s Bebop with a little bit of 2012 Bebop's guns. Just because I really like his guns in that show, and I think they're really cool. And I couldn't really find a unique Bebop weapon. Couldn't really find one for Rocksteady either, so I kind of just gave him a big old gun. But that fits Rocksteady pretty well, and he looks really cool with it. What the dog doing? Hey, dog, what are you doing? What the dog? Bronco, no, sir. He's eating Lego. Okay, he's gonna have to go out of the room. Thought my room was clean enough for him to be up here. Dude, I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. He's eating Lego. It's always Lego on the floor. Edible Lego. Okay. Is everything on here now? Nope. I have a couple things I want to talk about during the stream. Once we get a couple more people on here while I paint, and I don't know how long I'll be streaming actually, but I do want to talk about What If, because What If is awesome. And I want to talk about Ghostbusters, but I kind of already did that, but I will probably talk about it again because I'm kind of like Ghostbusters crazy right now. And yeah, it just depends. And okay, that's everything. So I probably normal Lego customizers don't do this, but I always I have my board and I set all my pieces on it that I'm gonna paint. That way I can kind of rotate around. And so I'm going to be switching over here to I'm going to be switching to that over here. So I'm going to kind of just, what I did last time is I would kind of paint something and be like, oh, that's so cool, and then like show it to you guys. So that's what I'm going to have to do because I can't really get it close since I don't have my laptop and camera and everything. So he's going to need some Piggy Skin. So that's going to be like a kind of pink color, so I'm running out of pink, so that's great. What a great time to run out of pink. Oh no, that's plenty of pink. That's plenty of pink. And it's kind of like a fleshy pink. Like, it's kind of a weird color. A lot of times he's pretty purple, but here he's 80s is kind of like a brownish pink, I'd say. So this will be kind of like the I'll just do a brownish pink, and then I'm just going to switch right on back to this, because hopefully I won't have to look back at that. And for his head, I'm really, really proud of this, and this is partially my mom's idea, but the Ninjago characters, like they're these wolf guys, and they have these visors like this, and as soon as like my mom saw one of those, she was like, hey, that looks like Bebop, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so I've had one of those for a while, waiting to start my Ninja Turtles project. I finally did. Now I'm making Bebop. Oh yeah, that color is really perfect for him. I've really been intimidated by Ninja Turtles for a while because I've just had like other stuff I wanted to work on and just been like, I don't even know people would like it, because sometimes when I do stuff that isn't like superheroes or video games, it doesn't really like people don't really watch it a lot. And I don't really do customs just based on what people watch, because I do them based on what I like. But still, it is like, and I just kind of didn't have the time or the energy for a long time. And then last year I was like, okay, awesome. Or actually, no, it was 2019. I binged the 2012 show with my brother. I love the 2012 Ninja Turtles show. That's my favorite Ninja Turtles thing. Even though I did finally watch the 90s movie recently, or the 1990 movie. I want to watch the rest in that series, but it was super cheesy, and I loved it so much. I really loved that movie. And I watched it on a plane, and I just loved 1990 Ninja Turtles, and I was like, yeah, this is Ninja Turtles. Even though, of course, this is Ninja Turtles too. I mean, not this, but 2012 is as well, and 2012 is still my favorite. But you know, the 1991 is more like kind of like the perfect of like what it should be, and I think the perfect movie because it kind of has most of the important elements and is really fun, and it doesn't feel like weird at any times like the more recent 2013 movie did. And I actually haven't really seen any of the 80s show. I can't really find a place to watch that. I really do want to watch it though, because I guess I'm probably a fake fan if I don't, and people will scream and yell at me. Say, Ben, you didn't watch the 80s show? But I still really like the 80s designs and stuff. So, kind of got off on a tangent there. I don't even know what I was talking about. What was I talking about, bruh? I think about... Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, what's up? Hello there. We are painting Bebop today. I've already got one coat on our boy Bebop there, and I'm just painting everything this brownish pink right now, and talking about Ninja Turtles as a franchise, even though I forgot what I was saying about it. Thank you, Fresh Gum. Is that gum or gun? I can't see. Hey, thanks. Hey, thank you for watching, man. Thank you for watching. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about, why I, doing this project and why it takes so long. So, yeah, I watched the show. I watched the 2012 show, which is my favorite show, and I watched it when it was on Nickelodeon. And I rewatched the whole series, or at least most of it. I don't think I finished the whole series. The 2012 show was a long show. And, was really motivated and was like, I really do love this show. I want to make customs off it. So I made Casey Jones and was like, I'm going to make all the 2012 customs. And then didn't make any. And then, next year, 2020, and I didn't have a lot of customs planned because, COVID hit, less movies and stuff coming out that for me to make customs off of. I was kind of like, hey, this will be a time to make a lot of fun stuff. And I did. I think 2020 was super fun because I wasn't really worried at all about, oh my gosh, I got to get this Marvel project done. Hey, Dead Bricks, what's up? In 2020, I wasn't worried about, like, oh my gosh, there's this Marvel movie and this Marvel show and this Marvel and Ninja Turtles. I mean, not Ninja Turtles, but Ghostbusters. And I got to get all this stuff done. And obviously, I really want to do all of those. And I love making those customs, but sometimes it is like, feels like, I have to do all this. And so in 2020 it was nice, and I was like, I'm going to make Ninja Turtles this year. And so I made April O'Neil and then did not make any more. And I was like, I'm going to make all the Turtles, and I'm going to make Bebop and Rocksteady and Shredder and Splinter. And I just made April that year. And I was like, well, heck, I'll get to it next year. And this year I finally got to it. Do you have any tips or advice for custom minifigures? Well, today you're kind of going to be watching my process from afar. I can't really zoom in. My laptop is broken, so I don't really have a real camera. This is just my phone. So I am painting today, so I will give some advice while I'm going, but advice off the top of my head. That's hard because, well, one thing I would say is a lot of people don't. It took me a long time to. I think a lot of people say this, but also feel like people don't say it enough, and it's toothpicks. Paint small details with toothpicks, but you probably heard that one. That's typically what I tell people if they ask for a tip. I say, if you want to do small details, use toothpicks. But people probably heard that too much and are probably like, oh, yeah, okay, well, everybody's wanting to use toothpicks. Everybody and their mom uses toothpicks, except for, I guess not everyone does. I know, I think, I was going to say Mr. Fuzzy Lego Cassimus Lego. He just uses a paintbrush that's really, really pointy and goes, but I use toothpicks and it's very easy. And in fact, if I want to get a really sharp point, I take my X-Acto knife, and I mean, don't do this like if you're for any littles out there and stuff. And I sharpen it and make it a lot sharper. And use that for details. What is this piece? Oh, I was supposed to paint that the pink color. But other than that, I would say, I don't even know. One time I had a whole video that I was going to devote to different tips, and I had written them all down. But, I don't know why I'm really striking out right now. But I would say pace yourself is one thing also. I take a lot of time on my custom minifigures. I sculpted this guy on Sunday, and then, like, sanded him on Saturday, and then not on Saturday, that would be going back in time. Sanded him on Monday, and then got him all ready on, like, Monday or something. How long was the sculpting process for Bebop, or did you save down or recolor over existing parts? So, Bebop, it just depends, because, you know, like, there's some figures where setup time takes forever, and then there's some figures where setup time is done in like a day. So Bebop, I've been getting ready for a while now. So what I always do is, if the figure needs sculpting, you know, sometimes there's figures that don't need sculpting, like I made, you know, Mobius, or like, I'm trying to think of others that didn't need sculpting. I guess my April O'Neil and my Yelena from Black Widow, or like figures like that, don't need sculpting, and so that's just kind of like sanding them up, getting them ready. But typically what I do is I take one day devoted to just sculpting. And Bebop needed a lot of sculpting. So Bebop has a sculpted belly there. You can't really see it as well because it's got a layer of paint on it. And then he has a sculpted snout. And this, you asked about existing parts. This is an existing part. This is a Ninjago like wolf guy head from one of the newer Weird seasons. No offense to people that like the Weird seasons. I don't really, but they're fine, I guess. But it was like this wolf guy, and I really liked that for him, so I sculpted his snout and his tusks there. And so a lot of times, a lot of people try to use like as many bricks as possible, but sometimes if I've got to sculpt everything, I'll just sculpt everything. Like I'll sculpt a ton. Like I sculpted a ton on this guy. Had to be that guy. But it was a rat. Oh, it was a rat. That's okay. Thank you, Stickbot, for correcting me. I guess it was a rat. Actually, the gamer season was pretty good. That was one of the better of the newer seasons. The Dungeons and Dragons season, I was like, yes, that ninja. It's perfect. I was like looking at, like, when I got the set, my mom was like, that looks like Bebop. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to use this for Bebop. This is perfect for Bebop. So it just needed a new snout and some sanded ears. It doesn't look like what does this head even look like? The head is really cool though. But yeah, that really is perfect for him. So, other stuff, so I always do a day of sculpting, and then I usually will have Sometimes I fit this in on painting day, but I have a day of sanding and e-tape and paper stuff, so I'll make their jacket, like Bebop. Bebop has a jacket here. He's gonna have a jacket, and I'm actually gonna paint that red right now, and the entire table shakes whenever I do that. But I'll do paper stuff, which is actually just taking a piece of paper, cutting it up. I use hole punches, and I think I'm gonna do a tutorial on jackets soon because I use them a lot, and I think a lot of people could use a tutorial on how to make those because it took me a while to learn how to make jackets, and I've used like billions of different kinds over the years, and I don't know why I did this right here. Can't wait to see the finished result. Your cousin was just brilliant. Hey, thank you. Thank you. But I'll do the paper details, and then I will do electrical tape. And I'll sand it. I always sand the inside of the arms. Way better than my Sharpie clone 7-year-old me made. Lol. Hey, dude, we all have to start somewhere, you know? I started making Nick Fury. I made Nick Fury and the Green Ninja and Pythor exclusively with Sharpies. Actually, I think I painted Nick Fury some. And, you know, and I made Blue Beetle with spray paint like a dummy. Here, I gotta have the figure right over here. The other ones I've lost, but I do still have Blue Beetle somewhere. Where are you, Blue Beetle? Where is he? Oh my god. Oh, here they are. Here, I'll break out the oldies. It takes a lot of work, and I'm sure yours are amazing. But you just have to get better. This was my first custom. This was Blue Beetle, and I spray painted him so he can't move at all. This guy is stuck permanently like this, and you know, and I use Sharpie too. I don't know, are there any Sharpie figures in here? Yeah, here's a Sharpie figure. No, that's not a Sharpie figure. I think some figures I've taken apart, but I really keep a lot of those because it kind of reminds me all the time, like, it's, yeah, spray paint is the worst thing. Yeah, don't use spray paint, don't use Sharpies. But, you know, I started off with Sharpies, so you gotta start somewhere. And if that's what you make and you're proud of it, you know, that's awesome. That's super cool. And if you want to just keep trying to get better, you just keep trying to get better. I've practiced I started in 2012, so that's going to be 10 years next year. Wow, because my first figures were for Ninjago Season 1. Well, other than Blue Beetle, it was for Ninjago Season 1 and the Avengers, which both came out in 2012. Which is gonna be like 10 years next year, so like, wow. And you know, I still have room to improve because I'll watch other people and I'll be like, I hope I get that good someday. So sometimes, you know, you shouldn't do that. I try to do that less and less, but sometimes I'll, you know, I think everybody watches Michael MGF and is like, I want to be like that someday. I know like customizers that are like amazing, you know, like the best customizers in the world, and they'll be like, I wish I was as good as this guy. So don't ever try to compare yourself like that to other people. And why did I just dry on my brush? I had more stuff to paint with that color. I'm not proud of my FNAF customs. Lol. Most were rushed. Yeah, that's another thing. Take your time. If you really care about a figure, you'll be willing to take your time on it. And I mean, you don't have to take, I mean, of course don't like, but you just don't have to like, yeah, I'm making no sense. I sound like that kid is like, you ever had a dream that you would, but, you know, every time I rush a figure, I don't like it as much. I started the Ghostbusters project last year with an Egon Spengler. Egon, your mucus. Where is he gone? Where's my... Okay, my Egon custom mysteriously disappeared. And he was a super recent figure from like last year, but I'm really not proud of him because I rushed him and I tried to make him at the same time. I went through this phase where I would always make 2 figures at a time. I still do that sometimes now if I'm making very, very simple figures. But then I prioritize one, or it's harder to work on both. So I would say take your time, and that's probably just because it's hard for me to focus on multiple things at once as a person. So a lot of people make their customs by like being like, okay, well today I'm gonna finish so and so's head, this guy's head, this guy's torso for like next year's custom review. And a lot of people do like that, and I can't do that because I'm not an organized person. And I'm not a planning out person, and I'm not. If a figure sat on my desk for a year with only a head, I would never get the figure done. Like there's some people that they can just make a head a year ahead, and then like be like the project is the next day, and they're like, okay, I'll make the torso. But that's not me. That is not me, and that's okay. I really needed some water. I should have brought some water up here. All I have is garlic powder. Oh, I just picked up something I just painted and touched it. Again, not an organized person. Not an organized person at all. So sorry you're having to watch from afar. I should be showing the screen when I'm doing more, but it's just difficult. And I wish I could zoom it up farther on, but it's just really difficult with my recording situation at the moment. Okay, so everything that's pink has 2 layers of pink. Oh, here's a tip. Colors to watch out for: red and white. People act like white's the worst. Red is the worst color, in my opinion, to paint with, because every red is either so gloppy. Here's an example. Every red paint is either, look at this guy right here, so gloppy, and of course I made this in 2016, and with a Sharpie. Here's a Sharpie figure. Is so gloppy that the figure looks like this, or it's so thin that the figure looks like this. Like you can still see everything under it, and so usually I just have to use the thin red paints and just use 1 million coats. And I will, like, I always remember when I made Twilight figures for my sister, and I was painting a green apple red. It was the first thing I did, was painted that apple red, and like way after I finished them, I was both figures, Edward and Bella, I was still putting layers of red on that apple. And I just and it still doesn't have enough layers. You can still see the green through it. Red is the most annoying color. And so red, again, just try to be really patient when using red. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna paint his mohawk purple. And just out of curiosity, Jude, are you watching right now, or can you hear me, Jude? Jude? I don't know. He probably stolen the iPad, and his computer has no audio, so I don't know if he knows what I'm saying. So, out of the things I want to talk about, I'm trying to think. I once used some extra paint markers around my house on a minifigure, and it turned out surprisingly decent. Cool. Fresh Gum, do you upload videos of your figures? Let me... I guess I can't reach your channel from here. What, can I do it from here? whatever. Among Us. Hey, Jude, what on earth? I used to get like, well, that's okay. You know, what's funny, and don't listen to the Justin Nerd in the chat. Hey, that's super cool. Yeah. Make some Lego content. I'll check out your channel after this. 1 sec. That's Jude talking. That is not me. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So I started my channel in 2016. It's 5 years old this year, and I meant to do something special, but I really didn't. Oh, that's so cool already. That's so cool already, painting the mohawk purple. Okay, hi, Jude. So, Jude, I was wondering, this is kind of random, but can you bring me up my water? And you can also say hi to the stream while you're up here. But I started my channel, and if you can't, I'll grab it in a sec. But I started my channel in 2016, and it took me until 2020 to get to 200 subscribers. It took me a very, very, very long time. And then in 2020, especially because of my Lego Dimensions video and just some other videos, it really blew up. So, and now I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't even realize how many subscribers I have. I really don't try to keep track of that much, but it is super, super cool how many people my videos have reached recently. So again, patience. And I know that's like the weirdest thing to say with customs or YouTube or anything, but people act like YouTube is like, that's surprisingly, but I can relate to that. I just now hit over 300 subs. Yeah, dude. I just got super lucky. I got really lucky. Have you been having the YouTube thumbnail glitch? I honestly, am I doing Lego Dimensions 3? I knew I'd get that. I knew I would get that one at some point. You can just, there's a stormtrooper in there, I think. But hopefully I've got some ideas for that. Thank you, Mary. But I will get to that at some point. I don't think I've had a YouTube thumbnail glitch recently. But I haven't uploaded a video. I mean, I uploaded what on earth? Just hold the Pedro Pascal at your head. I don't know. I don't know where the Spider-Man one went. But no, I made the Mario be-like, and the be-likes are just something fun, and and they're really easy for me to make if I'm like, I really want to make a video right now. That's basically what be-likes are, because a lot of my videos take a lot of editing, but sometimes I just really want to make. Hello, am I back? Oh, hey, I am back. Okay, awesome. So I got a call, and I'm on YouTube mobile right now, and so it messed everything up. So that's epic. So that's awesome. Not really. It's not really awesome. Thank you, Jude, so much for my water. He put on a funny mask and everything to come up here and give it to me, but then the stream messed up. I got a call, and then everything went. So, really glad it is back up, and we're back to painting. Painting his hip piece black right now, because I'm just giving the man. I haven't even looked at his picture. I haven't even looked at my dude's picture. Look at that piggy. The Bad Piggy. What's the Bad Piggy song? I forgot. The thing is, I just can't really be on here long because then I miss what you guys are saying, and I want to see what you guys have to say. So I want to talk about what if. I want to talk about what if. Especially the most recent episode, because the most recent episode, I don't know who all has seen it, but if you have, if you haven't and you can watch it, it's epic. And if you haven't, I won't spoil it, but I am going to talk about it. But it is like I was a little bit like in the first 2 episodes I thought were really well done, but I was kind of like, okay, but hopefully everyone isn't gonna be just like basically one movie again. And I was like, this show will be perfect if everyone is not just basically one movie retold again, because that's kind of what the first 2 are, even though they're both really fun, especially the second one. But then the third one is just, it's mind blowing and it's amazing and I love it, and I think it put What If on my favorite Marvel shows except for WandaVision. Maybe I really like WandaVision. But I think What If might be my favorite Marvel show. And I don't think I'm going to make customs for it, because people are probably going to ask at some point. But I don't think I'm going to make customs for What If, just because I have too many other projects going. If there's a really cool, like, character, like, whatever this Vision is going to be that's in, like, the poster and stuff, I don't know what his deal is, but he looks awesome, and if that's, like, a super cool episode, I might make that Vision. But right now, if I was going to make a What If custom, it would be the main bad guy of the 3rd episode, because what a cool villain, what a cool twist, and such a cool outfit. And so if I was going to make a What If character, that would be it. It would be the bad guy, who, spoiler, is Big Chungus. Got him. They did What If Big Chungus was among us. Do you plan on making Spider-Man No Way Home? Yes, I do. So here's the plan. I'm going to lay it out for you right now. So I'm going to try to, this month and early next month, finish up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Black Widow, and Loki. That's a lot of stuff, so I don't know if I can. I only have 1 figure left for Black Widow. And Loki, it just depends. I'm debating whether I'm going to make some customs or not. Then, full on Ghostbusters for 3 months. It's September right now, is it? No, it's August right now. Is it August or it's August? I can't remember. But September, October, November is going to be almost exclusively Ghostbusters minifigures, because I'm really excited for Afterlife. So I'm going to make a ton of Afterlife. You got school tomorrow. You got to sleep. That's okay. Thank you so much, Fresh Gum, for attending this stream. It was great to talk to you, bud. See you next time. Bye-bye. I'm not going. I was just telling one person bye. And did I seriously just do that thing where I dried on my brush again when I wasn't done with it? Yes, I did. But after... Bye. After... Ghostbusters, because that's going to take up a while, because I'm making a ton of figures for the first movie. Or actually, it's not a ton, but I'm making quite a few figures for the first movie. And then some figures for the second movie, and some figures for the video game. I was going to make it first movie, second movie, 2016. But to be honest, 2016 it's not that great, and it's not really canon to this movie. So I was like, I don't really know if I should even make figures for it, because it's not even canon. So that'll be until Afterlife comes out. I will have one other thing that I'm going to do that I can't talk about, because it'll be a surprise for one person watching the stream, even though I think they kind of already know what it is and kind of asked me for it. But then it's going to be December and Spider-Man No Way Home, and that is it. So one thing might be Shang-Chi. I've got the Shang-Chi set right here, actually. It's really cool. I'm really excited for Shang-Chi. Or Shang-Chi, I'm really sorry. I pronounced that wrong. I just wasn't really thinking anything. But, hello, Mandalorian. Here comes the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. Everybody give a hand for our special guest, the Mandalorian and Baby
I don't
Yoda.
know where I am.
You're right here. Come here. You giving me Baby Yoda?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You're on screen. Oh wait, who is? It's Pedro Pascal. Everybody, welcome Pedro Pascal to the stream. Okay, he's gone. Okay, bye Pedro. It was great seeing you for that couple of seconds. Pedro Pascal just told me, okay, boomer. How about that? Awesome. Got a elf on the shelf. That's kind of an inside joke. I don't know why the Mandalorian brought that out here. This guy. Thank you, Mandalorian, for bringing me to this guy. Love this guy so much. He's so cool. Look at that guy. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. So what was I painting? I was painting you. You've been customized. I need to stop dabbing. Mandalorian. Mandalorian. I haven't even painted the Batman movie hip. Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. Mandalorian. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Black Widow, Loki, TMNT, Ghostbuster, Ghostbuster, Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters. Hello, Jaleel Bricks. Welcome to the stream. We are painting Bebop from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's got a couple coats on him there, and we're talking about what figures I'm gonna make. Spider-Man No Way Home, I am really excited about, and that's gonna be really fun custom projects because, again, like it's really a mystery, like who all is gonna be in it. Everybody's saying that it's gonna be like, oh, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. I don't really know. Like, I mean, since we do officially have Doc Ock in it, I feel like it makes sense for Tobey Maguire to show up. But I feel like just with how much people are talking about it and being like, wouldn't it be so cool if Tobey Maguire showed up? I feel like it's not gonna happen just because. But maybe it will. Because I would really like to see that, and I'd like for it to be like a live-action Spider-Verse. That would be really fun. But I'm just a little kind of worried about it. But if they're in it, I will definitely make Maguire and Garfield and Holland Spider-Mans as well as whatever villains are in it. I think Doc Ock and Electro are both like definites, and then people are saying that Lizard is in the trailer, and people are also saying Sandman's in the trailer. But I've also seen people say that if you look at it, it also just looks like Doctor Strange is casting a spell on sand. So I don't know. And it looks like, because I don't even know if they're from the correct universes, because the thing is, Doc Ock and Green Goblin in their respective universe, or wait, they're from the same universe. In the Maguire universe, in the Sam Raimi universe, they're both dead, and Sandman turned into a good guy. And Electro, did Electro turn into a good guy? I think he might have. I can't remember. And the Lizard, did the Lizard? I think the Lizard either died or turned into a good guy. So everybody that might be in Spider-Man is either dead or a good guy. So it's like, are they from those films, or are they just like the same actors? Because I think there were also rumors that John Cena was going to play Sandman, but there's been a rumor about every single person and is going to be from Far From Home. There was a rumor that I was going to play Spider-Man in Far From Home. Somebody said that, but I can't confirm or deny. There was a rumor that Big Chungus was going to show up in Spider-Man Far From Home. But honestly, I mean, he is in the Space Jam universe, so, you know. If he showed up in the Space Jam movie, why can't he show up in Spider-Man? Spoiler alert for Space Jam. Big Chungus is in it. Sorry, everybody. I should have said that. I was really... In an interview, the actor for Doc Ock said he got taken to the MCU before he died. Oh. Okay. Well, that makes sense. But still, for like, if Sandman is gonna be a bad guy, more DC, please. No. Okay, I don't know. I'll consider it. Sorry. Internet. That's really neat. But the thing is if Sandman is in it from Spider-Man 3, and I would from Spider-Man 3, because it sounds like they're doing one villain from like every Spider-Man movie. So we've got Doc Ock from Spider-Man 1. I mean, oh my gosh, I don't know anything. Green Goblin from Spider-Man 1, Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2, Sandman maybe from Spider-Man 3, Lizard from Amazing Spider-Man, and Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then possibly like somebody like Lizard or something. But like, what are they gonna say for Sandman? Like, he got sucked into the portal, he got sucked into the MCU after he turned good and just decided he was a bad guy again? Because he was like a bad guy at the end. I mean, he turned good at the end of that movie. Because he had a daughter and everything, and then he faded away and was like... And Spider-Man was like, it's okay, I forgive you. I think Venom would be in it. That would be really cool if Venom was the sixth member of the Sinister Six, but he's kind of supposed to be a good guy, so kind of wouldn't make sense. Sandman sweater. I love Sandman's sweater. The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. I really like Sandman in Spider-Man 3. I mean, he's not the best villain. I don't like him as much as Doc Ock or Green Goblin, but I think he's cool, and I think it'll be fun if he shows up again to see him again. And, Sean asked about, more DC, but I'm just haven't really had any DC figures I've really wanted to make. But I will make Sandman's sweater at some point. So, I don't know what I'm going to paint at this point, I guess. Well, my voice is getting really sore from talking to you guys. My silver paint always goes everywhere. Just this kind is really hard to control. Ay, my throat really hurts. So, as you can see here, or actually you can't see it because of the way I'm filming this, but I am actually thinning this toothpick to a very sharp point. Don't try this at home, young people. Or I don't know. So I kind of covered already all the topics I wanted to talk about, even though I'm sure I'll get back started on something like Spider-Verse or whatever it's called again. No Way Home. So he's got kind of like he's got this chain belt. I'm painting this chain belt right now. There's two of his silver little things. Chains, chain links, or whatever you call them. And I really like to just paint the belt right onto the hip piece. A lot of minifigures have their belt on the torso, but I really like having the belt on the hip piece. I couldn't tell if that was something in chat or just something in the background. But Spider-Man's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited for that. And this chain belt is not the best thing I've ever painted, but it's pretty much all gonna be covered up, so that's okay. It's alright, that's okay. So, what's the deal with airline food? Big chungus. I've kind of just been talking non-stop, and I just kind of ran out of stuff, and now I'm just like, what do I do now? But yeah, I think Ghostbusters Afterlife is gonna be really, 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 really cool, because there was a screening and everybody there was like, this movie was amazing, and like there were even like reviews from people who weren't fans, because literally they just were like, surprise, everybody here at this convention gets to see Ghostbusters, like just randomly, which is just kind of funny. Like, I guess they were like, okay, what can we do for CinemaCon other than drop a trailer for Spider-Man? And they were like, okay, what if we just literally just played Ghostbusters? That'll fill up some time. But apparently people really, really like it. So that's great, because I was pretty nervous that it was going to be a Ghostbusters 2 or 2016 situation. I haven't seen either in a while, so maybe they're not as bad as I remember. I remember like kind of liking Ghostbusters 2, like it was fine. Not as good as not even at all in a league with the first one, of course. But I remember being like, hey, that's pretty cool. And I've started watching the series, The Real Ghostbusters, which is awesome. Oh, gosh, my throat really hurts. I'm really glad I was able to work on this video. Do you like Rick and Morty? Never seen Rick and Morty. Never seen Rick or Morty. Never seen either of those guys. But I was talking about Ghostbusters, Real Ghostbusters. Started watching it. It's pretty cool. It's awesome. And I really wish that I could watch the 80s Ninja Turtles show, because I would just really like to. But I can't find anywhere where you can watch that show. Finally watched the 90s movie. I've already talked about this, but really, really liked it, and it made me be like, yeah, I gotta see the 80s show. But I guess I could go ahead and watch the other 90s movies. So there's 3 of them, but I think people don't like the other 2 as much. I don't know if anyone here has seen the 90s Turtles movies, but dang, this mohawk is looking really cool. That's going to be Bebop's mohawk. It's literally just a mohawk piece. I could have sculpted something for him, but I thought it would just be really cool. Sometimes some people are like, here, one second. Some people are like, if something is inaccurate, even in the slightest, if the hairpiece is inaccurate, even in the slightest, you gotta sculpt it. Like, if it's like the wavy hairpiece to the side and it's too wavy, people will sand it down. But I'm the kind of guy that's like, if it'll look cool just being a Lego piece, because I like these because they're Lego pieces. And while I'll sculpt stuff all the time to look more like the character, if I think it'll look cool using a Lego piece, then I will try to do that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, for example, this mohawk is not super accurate, it's not, but I think it would just look cooler for it to look like he's just got a Lego mohawk on than it would if I sculpted the mohawk with the mullet, because he's got a weird mohawk. It's like a mohawk. Oh no, one of his tusks fell off. It's like a mohawk with a mullet in the back connected to the mohawk, and it's kind of weird, but you know, he's a weird guy, Bebop. It's not like he's not a weird person. He's a pig, for crying out loud. Named after music. He wears cool sunglasses. Again, I don't even know anything about what they're like in the 80s show, but I like him in the 2012 show, and I think they're both just cool villains, Bebop and Rocksteady. Some of the Turtles' coolest. Even though, of course, you know, Shredder's awesome. But it's just so hard. You know, they're actually, oh yeah, this is so cool. They announced, I don't know who else heard of this, but they announced two Ninja Turtles movies. There's going to be two, there's going to be an animated one and a live action one coming out soon. That's super cool. Really excited about that. I don't think I'm going to finish this guy on the stream. I did the thing again where I dried off the brush. Too early. Because my voice is getting really sore. And it's just gonna taking a long time. And I've already been doing it for an hour plus because it took forever to set it up. And I gotta at some point, you know, eat and watch something. Deathly Hallows or something. Last of the Mohicans. I think those are the options currently. My family's been watching all the Harry Potters. Not that that's like a crazy thing that we don't do every week. we really like watching Harry Potter as a family, so we've been doing that. We're on the Deathly Hallows. I'd like to make Harry Potter figures, because I know if I say I like something, people will ask me if I'm going to make figures for it. And I've always really wanted to, but I haven't really found the time. But if I have a good chunk of time, a big chunk of time, I'll make some, maybe. I would like to make Sirius Black and Luna and, there's one more, or a couple more, really. But those two definitely, even if those are the only Harry Potter customs I make. Moody. Yeah, Moody was the other one I'd like to make. Because those are like my three favorite characters. Wow, we're over an hour now. That's epic gamer moment, even though we're not even gaming. But who said gaming is just for gamers? Or gamers are just for gaming? Whatever. Dang, I should not. I thought when I was making this paper jacket it would be a smart idea to outline it with pen. But it was really not a smart idea because you can see the pen marks, so I'm probably just gonna have to flip it over. I'm probably in the stream soon. It's been a good ride, but getting tired and gotta do stuff. What else I gotta paint? You can paint that thing. Paint that thing. So I guess we're not going to really get anything done before the stream ends. Everything will just be kind of halfway done. But that's okay. I'm actually using the handcuff method. I don't really do that all the time anymore. I used to do it all the time, but I haven't done it in a while. But I am using that for this figure because he's got some like crazy bracelets and jewelry and stuff. Because he's like it's like a cool turtle dude, not a turtle, cool piggy dude, cool pig. and those red too. I think I'm getting to a point where I'm gonna stop soon. You know what we'll do? Our last thing is we're gonna paint the fire on his guns, okay? Okay, Ben. That's what y'all are supposed to say. I'm gonna paint some golden fire on his guns. And then that'll be it. That'll be it. Wish I could play music without getting copyright strike, even though I don't even monetize any of my videos. I don't think I'm ever going to monetize my videos. Even though it would be nice because I could do that kind of instead of getting a job. But it doesn't even make that much money, and I feel like a couple bucks is not worth me forcing people to watch ads. I'm just going to giving him these like black pistols with like golden. Okay, actually I'm going to end the stream. Thank you everybody for watching. I think most people have left, but I'm gonna end it. And thanks for watching. It's been a fun time. We didn't really get anything super done, but you know what, that's okay. Here, let me just put the mohawk on him so you can kind of see what that's gonna look like right here. Oh yeah, Bebop, that's awesome. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time. Next video is going to be a Minecraft video, hopefully if I can get my laptop working, because I can't play Minecraft without something to play Minecraft on. So I'll see you later, everybody. Goodbye.